Hey everybody, Melissa here. So I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Kentucky in active or in escrow. Now what this means is I do have a valid real estate license, but I'm not currently associated with a broker and therefore do not actively practice real estate. Now, just because I don't actively practice doesn't mean I can't take you into my favorite AI tool and show you how you can use it to create your marketing materials, your listings, and so much more to make your job faster and easier and elevate your real estate game to the next level. I cannot wait to show you how this works, so let's go ahead and get started. So to find our real estate tools, we can go up to Tools and find it here. Or over on the left, we can go to Sales Tools, scroll down till we find Real Estate Listing, and select it. So now we're going to give it the information it needs to help us build our real estate listing. So if you notice in the fields, it gives us an idea of what information it's looking for. So in the full address, it wants the street address and a comma, then the city, state, and zip. So let's go ahead and enter that. Now under the type of property, it says single family, condo, apartment, etc. So this is a single family. Is it for sale or is it for rent? This one is for sale. We have 4 bedrooms. We have 3.5 bathrooms. Our square feet are 3,400. And then under parking details, it's asking about a 2-car garage, ample street parking, or some sort of description about the parking. So we have a 2-car garage with this house. Next, it's wanting some property highlights. Is it in a good school district, nice neighborhood, large yard? Now this is something like I would put in mine, highly desired neighborhood in the Hamburg area. That's part of Lexington. It's a beautiful 2-story on a full basement, details about the basement. It has 2 fireplaces, what was upgraded like the roof, the air units, the kitchen, details about the cabinets, quartz countertops, and anything else you want to put in there. Under tone and writing style, they've given us a bunch to choose from. There's a default, creative, fun and quirky, all the way down to sales oriented. Now I've played around with these quite a bit, and the one that fits my personality best is casual. However, don't be afraid to try it with the different tones of voices and writing styles just to see which one fits your personality the best. And now we're going to click Generate. And this is our output. And if you notice, it's just built upon the information we've given it up here and our property highlights. So it says welcome to the street address. It tells about the bedrooms, the baths. It talks about the basement, the fireplaces, the recent updates, and then the last paragraph has a call to action. Contact us now to schedule a viewing. And it's been a while since I've been in Flex MLS, so I don't know what the word or character limit is on it or how much space you have. 242 words might be too many, but I'm going to show you how to reduce the word count by using the paraphrase or the summarize tool. But before we do that, a very quick word of caution. Okay, so I don't normally pop into the middle of my tutorials on camera, but I feel like this time it might be a little bit warranted. So AI is incredible. It is awesome. It is an assistant that will help you with your listings. It will help you with your marketing materials, your open house flyers, and so much more. However, keep in mind, AI didn't sit for the real estate exam. We did. AI doesn't know national law. It doesn't know state law. And if you're a realtor, it doesn't know your local association's rules and regulations. We have to keep an eye on that. So before you use your AI output, make sure that you have incorporated any laws, rules, or regulations into that. Now, what I did when I was practicing is I took whichever law, rule, or regulation was the most restrictive, and that's what I incorporated. That way I had all my bases covered should something happen. And how you handle that is up to you, but just wanted to give you a word of caution. Now let's get back to the lesson. Okay, so if we're not happy with this and we want to try something else, we do have the ability to edit and rerun. And what this allows us to do is it'll keep everything populated that we have, but you can change your tone and writing style, or you can change the property highlights, and it'll change the actual output a little bit. I like the one we had, so I'm going to go back into it. And you can't really go into it from here because if you do, it'll give you all of your information you input, but it will not give you your output. So to get back to your output, we're going to go to Content Dashboard and the last one that we did, and we're going to click View from here. And this is going to give us our output. Now, if we want to shorten it some, we've got two options. We can paraphrase it or we can summarize it. And it goes back and forth between which one I use, depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes the summary is better, sometimes the paraphrasing is better. So you can run both and then decide which one works best for your listing. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to my tools and collapse this, and then I'm going to go up to my blogging tools. And under here, you will see paraphrase. And I'm going to paste it. So it pasted the paragraphs with the space in between them. Now, you can paraphrase it this way, but it's going to paraphrase each individual paragraph. But if we remove the spaces and make it one big paragraph, in my experience, it does quite a bit better because it paraphrases everything instead of each individual paragraph. So even here, we have the ability to pick our tone and writing style, and I'm going to pick casual. And then we're going to generate. And here is your paraphrase. It's now 198 words. Introducing a fantastic single-family home for sale. Address. It's still got the garage. It's got the 2-story layout. It's got the updates. It still has all the information. It just reduced the word count a little bit. So that's one of your options. Now let's look at summarize. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this up here because it is already into a full paragraph. And I'm going to go over to the left. I'm going to close this. And under productivity tools is our summarizer. So we're going to paste it and tell it to summarize. And that made it even shorter. And it still contains all of our pertinent information. So you can keep it the original output, depending on what Flex MLS allows you to do. You can paraphrase it or you can summarize it. Now all you have to do is decide which one you like best. Make sure all of your national, state, and local association laws, rules, and regulations are integrated, and you'll be ready to use it in your real estate listing or your open house flyers or any other marketing materials. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this in the future, please hit that subscribe button before you leave. And don't forget to hop on out to my website, melcompton.com, for written instructions for this tutorial and so much more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.